this outward world is created by each one of us, because we are isolated human beings. We have our own particular profession, our own particular belief, our conclusions and experiences to which we cling. And so gradually, each one is isolating himself. There is self-centered activity which is expressed outwardly. As the nation belonging to some religious group, whether that group has 700 million people as the Catholic world has, each one of us is isolating himself. And so we are producing or creating a world externally through nationalism, which is the glorified form of tribalism. And each tribe is willing to kill another tribe for their belief, for their land, for their economic trade, and so on, so on, so on. We all know this, at least those of us who are aware, who listen to all the radios, television, newspapers, and so on. And there are those who say, this cannot be changed at all. There is no possibility of human conditioning being transformed. The world has been going on like this for thousands and thousands of years. And this world is created by the human condition, and that condition can never possibly be transformed, bring about a mutation in itself. They assert that there can be modification, slight change, but man will ever be what he is, in conflict with each other, murdering each other, and bringing about a division in himself and in the world. And there are those who have tried social reform of various kinds all over the world, but they too have not brought about deep fundamental mutation in the human consciousness. This is the state of the world. And how do we look at it? What is our response to it as human beings? Not to the technological world, the computers, and all those extraordinary things the human brain is inventing, but what is actually our relationship, not only with each other, but with this external world? What's our responsibility? Do we leave it to the politicians Do we seek new leaders? Please, this is a very serious problem which we are discussing, talking over together. New saviors, or go back to the old tradition, because human beings unable to solve this problem return to the old habitual tradition of the past, which is also what is happening. More there is confusion in the world, the more desire and urge to return to some past illusions, past tradition, past leaders, past so-called saviors. So if one is aware of all this, as one must, what's our response to all this? Not a partial, but total response to the whole phenomena that's going on, taking place in the world. Do we only consider our own personal lives? How to live a quiet, serene, undisturbed life in some corner? Or are we concerned with the total human existence, with the total humanity? If we are only concerned with our own particular life, however troublesome it is, however limited it is, however much it is sorrowful and painful, then one does not realize the part is the whole. So one has to look at life, not the American life or the Asiatic life, but life as a whole, holistic observation. The observation that is not a particular observation. It's not my observation or your particular observation, but the observation that comprehends the totality, the holistic view of life. Each one of us has been concerned with his own particular problems. Problems of more money, no job, seeking one's own fulfillment, seeking everlastingly pleasure, frightened, isolated, lonely, depressed, suffering, and creating, being personal, a savior outside who will transform or bring about a salvation for ourselves, for each one of us. This tradition has been going on in the Western world for 2,000 years. And the Asiatic world, which is